Ahoy there, I'm Tiny Pirate. Welcome back to Planetbase, and things are okay. I would hazard a guess. I feel that we're not doing too bad. And I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. This has happened before. Actually, this would be a good idea, but I won't do this now. Things could be good. Things could be okay. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So we've got our exit over here. Happy. Got our mine here. We don't actually carrier bots. Driller bots. 4 driller bots is probably plenty. We're not seeing a lot of contention over here, so I'm kind of okay with just this number of airlocks right now. In terms of food, plenty there. Some piling up over here. So we're not doing too bad. The big question I have is sustainability of our robots. It is going to be an issue. Power and robot sustainability. Because I'm going to turn that on now just in case I forget. So robot sustainability is a bit of a concern for me. Actually, in here I'm going to put a pot plant. I want to remember. There we go. Because they are wearing down. I mean, they're not terrible yet, but we really need. We don't have. Oh. We're going to have to buy our way. We're going to have to robot buy our way out of this. And that has me a little worried. We can build... Where am I? We can build a factory, which I think would be very handy. Oh, good. We've got a trader coming at night. I wasn't sure they were going to come, but I'm glad they are. Come up. I do want... no. No. Yeah, all of that. Oh, whoops. What can we get for that? I want some metal. I actually want all their metal and a couple of these, so I might just trade a couple of spares away, which is going to buy us time now for things that are going to happen later. A whole 10. We're going to be able to save 65. Looking up there. Yes, that is okay. The reason I want to do this is I'm quite keen on... I'm quite keen on this factory idea. A simple factory would be quite helpful and would potentially save us. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's speed things up a little bit now. And I also really want the wind turbine. No, actually I want solar. It's just more reliable. Oh, we can't afford 7. Not a chance. We'll wait for them to complete this trade and build, and then we'll see how we are. And let me just check. Are our botanists off marching round? Yeah, it looks like they are. Would really prefer they stay here, but that's an interesting point. We have to be quite careful that trading doesn't result in this stuff overloading. 40% capacity. You know, I haven't pointed it out before, but the music in this game is great. I really appreciate it. I don't know if they've added maybe a few more tracks since release. Just feeling slightly more musically inclined, or I'm noticing it more or something. I want to tear down. You know, maybe I just tear that down now and put up a bigger one. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We lose that one piece there, but I'm okay with that. We're just going to have to live with it. Now, this is where we need to start thinking carefully. Let's get rid of this stuff. What can we get? No, I actually really need the driller bot. The driller bots are most important. Hint, manufacturing limits. Oh, right, yes, of course, you're telling me stuff I already know. Chips or spares. We're okay for spares now. Let's let them get on with this first. I wonder if I can't disable those, that's fine. Eventually I would like to take this solar panel down and replace it with a larger one. It's kind of dumb of me because I've connected everything in a chain, which means if I take this down, even if I connect over here somehow, then I lose 2 metal. Bit of a min-maxing thing that I didn't think of there. And I do quite enjoy trying to min-max Planetbase, like taking things down and putting them back up. It's kind of fun. Well, to me anyway, it feels very Mark Watney to you know, recycle and reuse for a period. Okay, why are those? I'm going to give them some more tomatoes. New tomatoes. Get rid of the old tomatoes. So we are actually totally out of metal now. Trader. No, we're short. Could I afford a dedicated mega starchy producer? Kind of don't think I can, but you know, I'll try because trading starch would be good. Trading away starch would be good. You know, that's dumb. What am I doing? If I just put in another wheat, at least I'm not going to ruin my, you know, my recipes. Actually, that's dumber. Oh, I'm so silly. The medical leaf I can trade away much better kind of set of things to trade, more valuable. So we're not capping out, are we? We're not capping out this power. So next thing off the blocks for us, I feel, is going to be power. I think power first. So, gonna try one more. Because I'm not seeing the biologist particularly busy except when we're trading. And I can always buy, sell around that. Get rid of all of that. All of that, what do we get to? Exactly 160. Driller bot comes in at 216. 35% commission is pretty good. Take a risk. Doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, I need it because we're not going to be running contention all the time. I mean, right now all 3 bots are in here, but as you can see, that's not always the case, and we really need, pretty soon we need 2 mines going, I think, full time to produce enough to make it worthwhile. Well, at least to accelerate us out of any potential problems with hitting some kind of resource cap. Well, not resource cap, I kind of mean, like, we could end up in a real weird bind where perhaps something odd happens with the weather, power fluctuates, we end up in a real death spiral. I want to avoid that if at all possible. So I want to try and speed up our growth a little. No one seems unhappy. The meals are still pasta and basic, that's okay. Alright, you're waiting for that stuff. See, now maintenance drops because we're shipping so much stuff out. That's where it would be much better to have leaf, which is more valuable. And then the guys will spend less time, our guys and girls will spend less time messing about with this stuff, with shipping off cheap ore, which I'd rather not do. I need to accumulate it after all. So if we can stop doing that and start shipping expensive leaf, or more valuable leaf, that would be great. Here's our new driller bot, thank you. He's also our emergency in case these guys fail or start failing soon. We have at least a little something. So I can actually almost trade meals. Starting to 20 piled. Are they piling them up in here as well? No, I don't see where they all are. I mean, I don't think they accumulate them here, you know, in a huge pile. I think I'm going to put in another machine, though, as another way to keep the storage from getting too full. Maybe we'll trade away meals as well. Alright, sun. Well, look, that's kind of a shame. We have actually capped that out, and we cannot build any more power storage, which is a bit silly. A bit silly of us. Well, it's okay. We're not running out of power, so that's okay. Oh, 3 power. That's good to know. And you're just waiting? Are you waiting as well? Oh man, they're getting low. Well, at least the engineers should be able to repair them. But it kind of seems like, no, they're not queuing up. No, that's good. They're actually just hanging around doing nothing. Got nothing to do except wear their gears down. I can't trade meals away. Oh, we dropped a bunch. Huh. Well, what would that be? Oh, not a coin. So you've only got constructors and drillers. Don't need you. Sorry, go away. Really? Well, we are getting a little bit of medical leaf there now, so that's good. And tearing down and putting these back up if they start to be a real drain on our time doesn't cost us anything, so that's good as well. These are going to start draining spares, something chronic though. Might let it run for a few minutes, and we'll come back when I've got a bit of ore piled up perhaps. Right, well I'm back and I have some kind of annoying news. I went and accidentally talked to myself for about 15 minutes and didn't hit record. And I finished the scenario and felt very silly. So I've gone back to the last autosave and I thought I'd tell you what's gone on and work through those remaining minutes because it's kind of a bit steady state from here. Things are working. And I can talk to that because I think I solved this challenge well. Perhaps not maximally efficient. I suspect you could kind of just let things run, barely touch it, and it would pass. But anyway, so what I did was I threw up a very large solar panel over here. Did a bit of trading to get it. Over here, I threw up another large collector. I threw up a small collector, and I was going to join them all together and get rid of this one. And then I realized that's 1 metal, 2 metal. Getting rid of that would save, well, give me 4 metal. So I'd gain exactly 2 metal for very little of anything. And actually what I've decided to do is to use this because I've put up another storage facility here. I can't remember if that was just in the last section. I don't think it was. We're just going to dismiss you for now. So I've put up another storage thing here because this one is just about full. So we can't afford to you know, let it fill up because then we won't mine anymore. And over here, yeah, so in the end, what I decided, just to talk to this again, was that with one very large panel, power is just about always great. And when it gets a little low, I can turn this one on for a few minutes and it will top things up and it won't wear down very much. So it's not going to use very many spares. And then I can turn it off. And one of the other things I'm going to do is just turn off the spares factory over here, or the whole spares workshop, because I'm not using it right now. I'm okay for spares, so I'm just going to let it be. If the spares drop below about 5, bearing in mind I only have one thing to repair, if spares drop, I'll be ready to power it up again and put some stuff in it. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. Might go crazy and risk another one of them. No, except I don't have any starch lying around. Maybe we'll get rid of one of these fountains. There we go. I think we'll be okay. What have we got here? Trading ship. We are slightly short of driller bots. So I'm going to see what I can do about that now. Because that will be a problem if... what? No, what am I... Driller... No. That's not a... no, we don't need that. We need... What am I saying? It's not driller bots we're short of. We're a bit short of... where's my F2? Of carrier bots. And you see we're down to only 8 robots now. I think it's going to be quite important... And I just up this. Quite important to get another carrier bot just to keep things moving, or stuff will pile up and that will be a problem for us. It's interesting, the driller bots, where is one, don't wear down too badly. I mean, they're not great, but they're okay. Carrier bots, meanwhile, oh, that one's fine, that was a new one. But you, come here, you two little sneaky guy. Yeah, this one's about to pop, for example, you see, so he will wear out quite soon. Yeah, so I think it's going to top up power a bit. To keep things ticking along, I'll need another carrier bot so we don't end up with a big pile up. And I also want to trade away a bit of the stuff that's piling up in here, because I think we will run out of space if we're not careful. So I'll wait for the next trader, and we'll do that. See how we go. Alright, well here's a trading ship. How convenient. Didn't take very long to come. It was today's trading ship. So I can just trade quite simply for it. And I think I can be a little bit brave and do it like that. Yeah, another carrier would be very helpful right now. Turn that off again. Doesn't need any more power than that. Off go the robots, a little race of them. Good on you, lads. Go drill, and you lot carry. Great, we'll see how we go for the next day or so. And here we go, we're just about at 100 ore. I traded away a little bit of food and leaf to make room, just to make sure I had extra room. And we are quite at the limits of storage here, just about. But one more bot trip and we should have it won. It's piling up outside, and there we go. So we completed that mission, yay! Come back in the next video and we'll try mission 2. If you like this stuff, do subscribe. If you're feeling very, very happy for me and very excited by me, I know you all are, then go check out my Patreon. Link will be somewhere at the bottom of the description. Until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Good night. Keep being awesome.